and we will see. Now, Beast is sitting down at the setup. The fist bumps come out, and it's another classic here in Tri-State. What else do you expect on a Monday night? But Beast and Deltaforce, take it all the way back to 2019 real fast as we go to game number 1.
Well, I expect football, but I don't have cable, so this will have to do.
In March?
What?
Indoor
football.
That's true. Yeah. There's Canadian football. That's cool. But
yeah.
we got Hey, shout outs to the UFL. It's New Jersey Generals or something. I don't know. But we're going to actually that's not a team anymore.
Is it not a team anymore? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well, at least Squirtle, I don't think is going to be here in this team anymore either. Look at all this damage it's taken. Retire it.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have to put him in the concussion tent after that one. But we're going to see a little bit of a ranged attack from Ivysaur. That Nair, man, it is awful good. But how often can you really rely on that, especially when Deltaforce is swinging the sword as freely as he is? What can you do as a PT to slow down Link?
Bring out the Charizard, throw some up smashes, some fire breath. Ooh, you didn't get a grab. Honestly, you gotta go in and stay in. Nice fly just to get back on that platform.
No, I mean, I'd agree with you. And you're seeing now, like, I mean, you do have to get Deltaforce's feet moving. Like you're talking about, because I talked about the importance of counterpunching. We're seeing that again. Caught it again. The flies coming out from Beast. 2 stocks apiece now. And at the accursed percentage, Joel Vera showing out for PA and everyone.
Oh my God, the double parry. This ain't Ken though.
This is that's the thing. Beast really is just kind of cracked at this game. I remember him being one of the best at parrying in the first part of Ultimate, when people were just kind of getting used to like letting go of it to get the perfect shield. And it was basically just him and his BBM crewmate Abs who really kind of locked it down to start things out.
But right now, avoiding that
something
bomb.
about Allentown, man. I'm telling you, there's something in the water over in the Lehigh Valley. But
unfortunately, the bomb throwing Deltaforce the other way. His usual method of recovering low. Unfortunately, oh my God, the back there into the flare blitz. Yeah. Who else can do it but Beast?
Yeah. Welcome to Beast mode, buddy. What else do you want to say, man? That is classic Joel. And yeah, there he is cheesing. I don't know what you want to. Joel, all right, buddy. We're going to have a talk. You don't just do that to people, bro.
That's murder. Every jury would convict you.
Yeah, no. If you have been back thrown flare blitzed by Charizard, you may be entitled to financial compensation. We are going to go to game number 2, and let's see what Deltaforce has to say about that, because this is still best of 3 territory. You are staking your tournament on going back to Pokemon Stadium 2, and you know that Joel is perfectly comfortable in this environment. But at the same time,
it is home field advantage.
That makes sense. It speaks to reason, right? But at the same time, Deltaforce not exactly doing too poorly in the beginning proceedings of that game, I should say. But I don't know, man. It's not about how you start, it's how you finish. And I looked away from the screen and 2 stocks were gone from Deltaforce. Like, what do you even say to that?
I say you looked away from the screen. What are we paying you for if you're not looking at the screen?
It was a euphemism, but thank you for that. I appreciate you keeping me honest. Gotta get the perfect shield and the down smash and a flare blitz. That is just vintage Beast. 3 stocks to 2, sitting at 116. And again, the fangs of this Zard bearing in the face of Link. What can you do? You face bigger dragons than this, but this is an absolute monster in Beast.
Okay, are we going to get enough smash out of shields? No, instead just kind of walking back. All right, it was either a broken shield or a stock, and either way, you're going to die.
Yeah, but I mean, that's at that point, I think the message has been sent. You can seed the stock and still generally be okay, because now you get to flaunt your stuff as Squirtle and pile up the damage. If you want to try to cheese a stock off of that down air, you certainly have the luxury of doing so. You don't need to rely solely on Zard. Like, Beast would try to do that in certain tournament games just to prove a point, and he would win. Like, he could do solo Zard and take, a tournament the quality of Fusion. I've watched him do it, but we're seeing now, going back to the Zard, realizing that the Zard is better as a supplemental tool, and just whatever you can do in order to get the stock off him is just what you're going to have to do. Certainly the seismic toss is going to do favors for you, but
Yeah.
man, oh man, what Beast can do with this Zard, no matter what the percentage, is absolutely horrifying. We're going to a last stock situation, however. Deltaforce does well to take the second stock off of Beast.
Oh, but here we go. Racking up that damage. Jeez, 3 down tilts. Here we go. Uh-oh. All right, well, the Squirtle finally putting in some work. Maybe some time in that concussion tent finally was to good use. He needed a little break.
Yeah. Just get him ready to go, and you're solid. Just walk it off, kid. But we're going to see now the Razor Leafs trying to play their ranged game with Link. I'm not sure about the wisdom of that, but anything to challenge him, I guess, right?
Oh, anything. I mean, that range tries to get that grab, and this is just better out of shield options, but doesn't want that Charizard to use that fly. That super armor has been coming in clutch. You can just kind of just power through anything.
And that's the thing, like, usually you'd see PTs so committed to trying to get the up airs with Ivysaur, but when you are
they're a little confused. Is that it?
Beast, yeah, Beast forgot how to count, and it does in fact win by a score of 2-0. Sometimes you can only count to back throw Flare Blitz, but that's that it was in fact. Yeah, no, Beast thought he was in it for the long haul. It would have been best of 5 at Bears, but Beast evidently forgot what state he was in. So I will watch my language, but don't think that I wouldn't be above cursing out Beast just to prove a point.
Well, listen, and now he's got to go against Jackal, and I don't think back there the Flare Blitz is gonna work. You're gonna have to learn neutral, pal.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's the thing. Beast did take that L in winter semifinals, but he gets to choose whether that L was a loss or a lesson. And we do get to see what Beast has learned in the meantime, because that victory against Deltaforce was, I'll admit, like, I will talk up Beast, until because he is as talented as the day is long. That was more convincing than even I was expecting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, honestly, I think what he did learn on this is that if he does find himself in a hairy situation, or everything's being thrown at you, that fly will pretty much save you, as long as he got those 2 platforms right there. So I think he's going to want to stick with PS2 or Small Battlefield, at worst Battlefield as well. But you definitely always want platforms. You don't want those gone.
Absolutely. No, any chance that you have to utilize the length that Charizard gives you, or even just something as simple as, hey, I want to hit you with the very top of Ivysaur Nair or something like that, which